Good morning and welcome to another episode here, the Organic Rose Allotment. So we're really early today because we want to do some really good watering before the temperature actually climb up again. The allotment is looking good. All our garlic, soft necks and hard necks, they're all starting to look really good. Something's been digging in my beds, I think, looking for moisture. So what I'm gonna do is give the whole allotment a really good water. Come back maybe tomorrow or Friday, and then come and actually organize other things. So the sun's just coming up. It's 5 o'clock, and yeah. So let me show you around quickly, and we get back to it. This is my potato bed that was decimated by the frost, but it seems to be coming back. I need to heal those up. This purple sprouting broccoli, this is coming up. Not today, but it's coming out. The garlic here have laid themselves down, and they've sent out signals that they want to be dug up. So I'm gonna turn this bed over, not today again, and then harvest this garlic. Maybe I'll give them a few days. Soy is in this bed. The garlic here, I can see this garlic that has been exposed by whatever critter was digging in here. And you can see it's not that bad. I mean, he could have done better than that, but it's not that bad. I can dig that up and harvest it. It looks like my grapevine. Yeah, it's hanging in there. There's still a few green leaves on it. So this bed is red onions, and basically I've rescued these red onions, and I've wanted this bed for calendulas, which is doing nicely. However, I will be turning this over for my brassicas. Some of those calendulas, I'll put them somewhere else because I need the space, unfortunately, for the bed. So is this bed. That's going to be turned over as well. My potatoes have come back nicely also. And I can see that my sweet potatoes that were completely gone have come back. So I've got some sweet potato growing in here. I'm sure there are more that will come up here because I can see some slips here. They just need watering. Strawberries doing well, need to be weeded. I mean, I've been out of action for a week now. So now that I'm back, we can weed these strawberries, cover them up whenever they need to, and protect them from slugs. Other than that, my family have done a really good job of actually looking after this and have been watering it. Strawberries are really hungry and they love a feed. Okay, so this is a new bed with some peas. I've put in extra peas in here and you could just see they're starting to come up. It's been so hot and so dry that most of them haven't really appeared much, but that's not bad. Sometimes it's better that they come up late than being too early. Like for example, the one that I put in too early here, they're not doing as well. So I think they'll possibly be overtaken by this late sort of sowing in here. Just notice that I'm having loads and loads of this is it knotweed coming up in the beds. So just pulling them out as I go. And yeah, some of my bologna beans that I've put around here has started to come up, which is good. So after I've given them water today, should all the beds should be nice and sort of like watered, and the heat will then help germinate all of the new sort of like sowing that we've done here like about a week ago. So like I said, I've got loads of this knotweed. I think that's what it's called. And I'm just trying to make sure whenever I see them, I pull them out. Okay, so in this bed here, I got bologna beans against the little sort of trellis that I made. Again, I want to actually quickly like repurpose this bed actually today, so I can put all the sweet corns. All the sweet corns in my bed are going to go kind of like in this direction here. So they will get the morning sun, but they won't block the sunshine on the other plants. And I'm going to use companion planting. So wherever I'm putting the sweet corn, like toward the end here, I'm also going to put like butternut squashes toward the end. So, okay, I think this is where the allotment is now. Our garlic is doing well. Weedy, but that could be easily done in one day. Okay, so I can see some of them got a bit of rust, like this one here. There's a little bit of rust on some of these leaves, but I think this is from the stress of all the sort of heat wave that we've been having in the southeast. This is I'm in the southeast of England, zone 8B. Look at that red onion there. That's a massive one. Okay, anyway, all the onions are doing good as well. The yellow onions are doing good. The garlic in this bed are doing good. So I'm torn between having to water or having to just wait until they lay down and then we can harvest. But what I'm gonna do today, because I know it's gonna be really hot, I'm just gonna give them like all the beds a quick water. So when I come back the next day, I can make then a determination on whether to harvest, especially some of these onions, or whether to give them a little bit more time. Right, sun's come up. Let's get going. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I will be putting up a full episode of what I'm doing in the allotment in the next couple of days. For now, it's just sort of like getting the allotment back to like really smooth running. Right, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Good morning and welcome to this beautiful morning at the Organic Roads allotment. We got a quick little turnaround to do here. I'm going to try and see how much garlic I can get out of these two little beds here. These are my two garlic beds, much closer to the gate. I'm planning to put a pile of well rotted down manure here to condition my beds before I transplant all of my new seedlings. So I'm just going to pull these 3 beds out and put a tarp down, and well, we'll see how much garlic we'll get out of it, just out of these 2 small beds here. So I've got this bed and I've got this bed, and if you watch any of my videos, I put this back in, I think it was December. So they haven't done as well as I wanted them to be or to do, but let's actually see what these beds will yield. Okay, I'm waiting for the delivery, so I'm just quickly actually going to do this and see how many kilos of garlic we might get out of this. Okay, all right, let's get to that. Because I want to flatten this out a little bit, what I'm gonna do is just lift this raised beds up and then actually get the garlic. Okay, so let's do that. But It didn't take long. This is the garlic that I've got from, I think those are, I think they're possibly about 1 meter by 2. If I'm wrong, they might be 2 by 3. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so I would say they are 2 by 3s. So they are, no, just by one by 2. So these are 1 by 2 beds. And I possibly planted about maybe 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, not clove, but like bulbs. And this is what I got. So from about 1 of these or 3 of these, because there were only, from what I counted, there may be 20 in there. So that would have been the cloves that I've actually put in. And this is the type of garlic I got out. It's not the biggest, but if you think that I just put that in the ground, and is the organic variety as well, I put that in the ground, let it grow, let it do its thing. And this was late because I put this in December. So if I put this in early, like let's say October, November, they might be bigger. There's another bed over there that I'll be harvesting. Let me just quickly show you. That has the bigger garlic because that's the one that I put in time. I think I put that in toward the end of October. And there's also another bed. If I just pivot back toward the gate here, there's another bed here. This one, the garlics in this bed also look way bigger than the one I just dug up. So chances are the bulbs in here, let's just test one actually. Chances are the bulbs in here are gonna be much, much bigger than this. So let's just pull one up and see whether that assertion is right. Yep. So you can already see, in comparison, that's much bigger garlic in comparison to some of these small ones. Some of these ones are slightly underdeveloped. It could be I didn't water them enough, or it could be that the sort of mixture, compost mixture in the bed was just not right for their liking. But this is the amount of garlic that you could get with minimal effort. And all I have to do now is sort of bunch this up, tie them up, let them dry out a little bit so that they can cure. And this will keep up to 9 months. The last time I had the garlic, I was able to keep up some up to 9 months once they are nicely cured. Just make sure that they are, they are dry and well cured before you store them. Right? Thank you. That was a short video because what I wanted to do is harvest the garlic that is in a spot where I want. And the reason I ordered the compost is I need to fill the bed where the camera is, and this bed, I need to fill them up because my brassicas at home are about 10 centimeters tall, and they are ready to actually go in these 2 beds here. That's why you see I leave this post on so I can put a net once I put the brassicas in. I got about 6 or 7 different type of brassicas that are going to go in. They're going to be mixed in with some good companion planting vegetables. And I'll let you know in that video what it is that I'm putting in. So for today, that's the little project. I'll flatten it, put a top on it, and wait for my compost to arrive. Thank you very much. If you've not subscribed to our channel, this is your opportunity to subscribe. We are in May, and just about toward the beginning of June. So this is a time when we will be planting out a lot of stuff. We'll be experimenting to see what is doing well and what's not, so that each and every year. So this is already an improvement from last year, because each and every year we learn something new. If it's variable, if we think it's variable, we put it up on video like what we're doing now, and just trying to encourage everybody to actually grow their own fruits and veg. It doesn't matter. I'm fully organic at my allotment, but it doesn't matter whether you're organic, fully organic or not. It is still very rewarding to be able to grow your own. As you can clearly see, there is no way you pay less than £10 at any shop for this amount of garlic. Okay, and this is literally from a 1 by 2 meter plot or little bed, 2 of them that I've actually just dug up. Okay, so, and I've got a much bigger plot of garlic over there and a much bigger plot of garlic here. So I think I'm gonna get loads and loads more garlic, and they didn't cost much to buy the seeds. I think less than £10 for the lot. So, right, I'll put a description on what type of garlic this is. As you can see, it's not the white garlic, it's like a kind of the red one. I think I got white garlic on the other one, but this is, the name is just at the tip of my tongue, but I'll put it in a description. So in case you next season you want to grow this type of garlic, yeah, you'll be able to find it. Right? Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna harvest the garlic in bed number 2 from the gate. I'll let you know like how many sort of kilograms or pounds we've managed to harvest. So I'm gonna put this on fast forward and okay, all our garlics have been taken out of that bed. That's a 8 by 4 feet bed, and this is all the garlic I got from it. I think I possibly got, from my estimation, maybe 10 kilograms of garlic. Most of the garlics are nice and big, this size, but I've also got like the one that haven't actually quite got to where they're supposed to be, which is this size. But again, it is much easier to grow this much garlic from some space that small. So if you got a backyard garden or something like that, and you just wanted to grow some garlic, you get yourself like maybe 5 of these bulbs, and they should fill a bed like that. And all you have to do is just make sure that you put it in early, and I'm talking about early November, late October, and water it. That's it. Okay, so now that we've actually turned that bed over, I can show you what our major project will be today. Sorry, I still haven't got my voice back. Being slightly poorly. So let me tell you or show you what I'm particularly excited about. So this is it. Yeah, and if you think that smells somehow like manure, it does. It's a mixture of mushroom compost and well rotted down horse manure. Okay, it's really nice. Apart, well, I mean that little part is just a small part, but it's really nice manure. So what I'm gonna do is transport this wheelbarrow by wheelbarrow, put it in all my beds, and where I'm intending to put it, the ones that are not going directly into the beds, because there's still an onion and a garlic bed that I've not harvested. So, ooh, look at those puppies. So this is where I'm putting it. So I've just laid down like a tap. So I'm gonna put as much as I can here. So I'm gonna like just dump it here. Put some directly in this bed and some on this in this bed. Most of these calendulas are actually gonna come out. So I'll leave an edge of calendula on the side, but the middle part, I want to use it for my brassicas. And again, that's what the bed was designed for. That's why you can see this post here. This is so I can put a netting on to stop the the white cabbage butterfly caterpillar. So, okay. We're not gonna do this bed straight away until I know how much compost I need for this bed and for that space over there. Okay, so let's get this done. I will show you when I've got this pile significant enough to talk about. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny, not too hot. It's nice breeze at the allotment, and I'm just taking it easy. Okay, I'll show you when this pile is about maybe 1 meter high. Okay, let's take a look at what we've done today. So if I'm standing here, we've turned over this bed here. There were a lot of garlic in there that we've actually taken out. And we've also turned over that bed there with the lovely calendulas there. So we've taken out some shallots that we do not need to be growing anymore. We've brought half of the mixture of horse manure and mushroom compost here. We still got plenty on the delivery site. We've only watered our potatoes here. Those have already been healed last week, so perhaps another few days and they'll need healing again. And this bed here, there were like some shallots that were struggling, so we pulled those out. We're gonna be purposing this for some of our sweet peppers. So is the bed behind me. My intention is to double these beds up with some of these cola raised beds, and then put some peppers in here. I think they will do very well in these two beds. Okay, so this is the one that we've taken. This was full of calendulas, so I've just left the calendulas strategically the way I want them to encourage all the pollinators. Okay, we haven't done anything with any one of this bed or that bed other than water it. Okay, strawberries are doing good. Some of the older strawberry plants have already got red strawberries on them. We've weeded in between, so tomorrow we're gonna put some wood chip in between this bed here. This bed had spinach. We've turned it over. At the end there, we've got like a sweet corn, just like we got sweet corn at the end of the other bed here. In here, we're gonna put a combination of companion planting. We've already got like some courgettes here, so we'll be companion planting this bed. there is a plan, possibly removing this archway and putting an archway that is much more easier to use, which is going to be sitting in the bed itself so that we can plant tomatoes either side. Fingers crossed, we'll see when we come to that one. So the garlic needs a week. I think these garlics in here needs a week. So I'll just give them a little bit more time to sort of mature up, maybe even get a little bit bigger. So I'm still watering them because the leaves haven't turned completely brown. Right, so these onions also need possibly a week or two. So I'm gonna leave them until the leaves have started to fall down, like what these red ones are doing here. So once they do that, I don't water them anymore. I just wait for them to actually do their thing, get ready, pull them out. This bed, I'll be removing everything from this bed tomorrow or the next day or the day after that, depending on whether I feel good enough or well enough in myself. Forgot to say, I spent a little bit of a few days in hospital just recuperating. So, okay, we will be actually turning this bed over. Potatoes in the bag are doing amazing. Look at that. They're doing really, really well. So we might actually have more potatoes this year than we did last year. Okay, so fingers crossed on that. As you can see, the grapevine is absolutely crazy. There's so many of those grape bunches on there. I just have to actually make sure that this grapevine is pruned properly this year to get the maximum fruits out of these plants. There are 3 grapevines here, so we'll see how they go. Okay, this is the garlic that we actually harvested today. I think we possibly got 10 pounds of garlic here, easily. I'm thinking about 5 kilograms of garlic, but it could be more. All my variety of tomato, Cherokee purple, purple calabash, what's the other ones? Principal Portuguese, Maman Super Crocker, and Principal Portuguese. They're all here. So I'm gonna I've let them out of the polytunnel because what I want to do is repurpose the polytunnel so that I can start to put my buckets of hot chili peppers and a combination of also sweet chili peppers in here. So this year, I'm only going to be putting peppers in here. Maybe 1 or 2 tomato plants. Other than that, I'm not going to be putting any tomato plants in here because they do take up a lot of space and they grow really, really well outside. So the chilies need all the heat, all the sunlight, and if they are in the polytunnel, we'll get loads and loads and loads of chilies. So, okay. Everything is looking good. It's really nice and sunny, but not very humid today. So we've been able to actually do quite a lot. Okay, we paced ourselves nicely. We've moved our compost, which I'm really, really happy about. That's a compost I'm going to be using in the buckets. I'm just going to mix it in with a little bit of perlite and vermiculite, just to give it a little bit more draining capacity, because that's going to be the one for the peppers, and peppers do not like to sit in the wet. Okay, so, right. If there's any question that you have, please feel free to actually ask. Other than that, we are done with the allotment today. If you've not subscribed to our channel, so this is your opportunity to subscribe. And we put up a video every sort of month. We have about 2 videos. And especially now, when we're doing a lot of planting and succession planting, there's always advice needed, obviously, from anybody, but there's a lot that we actually show on how we actually get all of this set up. And like I always say, I only come to the allotment on Sundays, and that's the only time that I ever come to the allotment and do work. So if I can do this on Sunday, you can do it too. Okay. The sweet corn are doing really, really well. I was really worried that they're leggy and they might actually just break in the wind, but they seem to be doing well. Yep, they seem to be doing well. So we've got 3 different locations in sweet corn, all planted in like a little block in a little